Recurrent discrimination against girls for wearing Afro hairstyle in schools in Panama. The Ombudsman of Panama has denounced another case of discrimination against a minor for wearing an Afro-braided hairstyle for the public school where she studies, and has urged the Ministry of Education to address and resolve the conflict. A recurrent discrimination in Panamanian schools, according to Afro-descendant activists. The Minister of Education is recommended to continue and follow up on the case in order to address and resolve the conflict in such a way that the best decision is based on the best interest of the child. According to the mother's complaint, the human rights entity has explained the minor has suffered discrimination from wearing a braided hairstyle, part of the Afro-descendant culture, to the public school where the manager harassed her. In the complaint presented by the mother of the minor, it is established that her daughter, who wore braids for a very young age, was harassed by the director of the educational center, who made her feel discriminated against, the document indicated. In addition, according to the mother of the minor, the girl, since March 14, when her daughter entered school for the first time, she immediately had problems because of the hairstyle she wore. This is the third time this year that a case of discrimination against Afro-descendant students for the hairstyle has been reported at the San Jose Dolores Moscote Institute, according to Panamanian activists for Afro-descendant rights. The case of this school is very important because it's the third time Thais Parfait, a member of the Afro-Panamanian Youth Network, has asserted to the EFE, who has closely followed up the various cases of exclusion in that school. The case is one of the countless complaints that have been received since the beginning of the year in various public and private schools in the country, where an attack has been made against something that is universal in a constitutional right, say the activists, who has also lamented the situation of the result of the structural and systematic racism that has been perpetuating and normalizing in society. Because in schools in Panama or in society, there is an imaginary that Afro hair and various cultural expressions of Afro-descendants are not formal. Discrimination for the use of Afro hairstyles in schools in Panama is recurrent and is one of the main claims of Afro-descendants who demand freedom to use their cultural expression without exclusion. I have a question, and I hope all my Panamanians out there are listening. I have a question. So it is okay for take cultural appropriation and wear our hairstyle that is very personal for Afro-descent and a very particular hairstyle, and use it in our resorts when they go to our Caribbean beaches, or use it on vacation when they feel to be inclusive, right? It is okay, but it's not okay for us, dark Afro-descendant people, to pay honor to what was something unique from us. Going back to the style or the history of the braids, it was done in a form of saving seeds and food, and also a way of communication when we were enslaved. Something very personal and very us. So my question to the authorities in Panama: are we free to be ourselves and pay honor to our ancestors and our roots? Or we have to abide by what you so-called being formal? So what is formal nowadays? I'm gonna let you guys decide that for yourself. But there's one thing that we have to share. There's not gonna be governmental institution that's gonna prohibit our Afro-descendant people to wear with pride what is us. And our hairstyle is us. Our braids are us. Our cornrows are us. So you learn to like it and to accept it and follow through with it, or close your eyes. You don't have to see it. My name is Tuti Baron, and you can find me here on this platform as Tell Us with Tuti, and YouTube as Tell Us with Tuti, and Instagram as Tell Us with Tuti, and TikTok as Tell Us with Tuti. And thank you for watching.